Wendy and Eddie, I would say, are you okay? But no. The question is, who is Pam Oliver and who is Eddie Hennessy? Prosecutors are accusing Wendy and Eddie Osefo from the Real Housewives of Potomac of having 40 credit cards and using multiple aliases. So the Baltimore Banner wrote this morning in an article, prosecutors are seeking additional financial records of the Real Housewives of Potomac star Wendy Osefo and her husband Eddie Osefo that they say will show a pattern of excessive spending and support a motive in their criminal fraud case, new court filings show. The defense attorneys for the Osefos have said that Carroll County prosecutors were on a, quote, fishing expedition in seeking new banking records for the couple who were indicted last month for allegedly staging a burglary at their Finksburg home in order to claim losses. They wanted the subpoenas quashed. But prosecutors responded saying that the Osefos have, quote, approximately 40 credit and or debit cards, some of which are believed to be in companies' names, and have in other instances used the aliases Pam Oliver and Eddie Hennessy, excuse me, in a deliberate attempt to mask their identity. Prosecutors also say that Wendy Osefo falsely denied using PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App to pay for jewelry. Prosecutors continued in their court filing saying that the state anticipates seeing purchases as well as returns on the financial records. Additionally, the state expects such documentation to show a pattern of excessive spending, supporting motive in this case. The state avers that the insurance fraud is a financial crime, and in that the amount of debt owed by the Osefos jointly, individually, and by the businesses that they own is highly relevant to their motive. It doesn't help the fact that we see in this week's episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac them spending $100,000 to renovate their home. Eddie's attorney, Joseph Murtha, said that the requests were overly broad and strangely timed, saying prosecutors were, quote, looking for something that they haven't figured out after 18 months of investigating. He said the authorities hadn't talked to the Osefos, quote, from the time of the break-in until they were charged criminally. Wendy's attorney refused to comment. The circuit court judge over their case, Judge Brian D. Leonardo, said that he would take up the dispute over the subpoenas at a status hearing on December 2nd. I told you guys, when prosecutors come out with their information, please understand that is just the top of what they have on you. We're going to continue to follow the story, so be sure to like, comment, and follow for more.